Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. We are here today at Medoc Mountain State Park in North Carolina. This will be my last trail hike before I head home today. And it's pretty nice. It's a beautiful day. The trail's pretty nice. It's getting a little more back to what I'm familiar with. Still some interesting stuff here. It is Sunday. I'm a little bit iffy on the data connection today, so we're just gonna have to see how that goes. But it should be a beautiful walk. We'll take it easy, take it slow. We're gonna go on the Bear Swamp Trail, which is going to be sort of a loop, and then it's gonna hit us to a summit of, I assume, Medoc Mountain, and then loop back again. So it's a relatively short trail. Hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome. Welcome. I'm expecting to have a little trouble with the data connection here, but you know, fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. I don't see anybody in chat yet. So maybe that's one sign of it being a little bit behind. So I will say hello to you with the second I see your messages. Visiting spot if you're passing through North Carolina. I'm kind of still on the East Coast for the most part. I had to deviate a little bit inward to get here. But hey, Mountain State Park. It's a nice looking woods here. I'm enjoying it so far. We just got started. Everybody hit the like button. We're only 2 minutes in. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing? Howdy dowdy. Howdy everybody. I think we got maybe a couple miles here. A couple miles at the most, but it's going to be a little bit of an incline. The mushrooms are dying. Still a little bit of a different environment than Philadelphia, though. I have about 4 hours left in my drive, maybe 4.5 hours left. What up? What up, Eli Lax? Eli, fool me once. But yeah, we're having a good road trip. Having a nice, relaxing drive on the way back. I get to some of these houses. A lot of missing leaves. Maybe a little bit cooler than that, but not cold. And hit next. Hit next. We're still enough from what I'm used to. I really nice big leaves here. Big boxes. But it's good to see you. I hope you can hear me. But if you are joining us, welcome to the Mudslinger channel. Gonna hit up the little summit. And come back. Have to start on, you know what to do at this point, right? Of dams past. Thank you for your patience. Dam site loop trail. Yeah. Wanted to get some actual exercise in today. Get a good climb in. Not going to be too long, but mountain. Dogwood. The showy white flowers of the dogwood brighten up the forest in spring. It's a small tree, rarely over 40 feet tall. The leaves are oval shaped and drop in the winter. Okay, red berries. Got it. I think they're probably out of season right now. It's okay. It's a nice hardy classic trail. All right, are we still going this way? Are there blazes or what? What in the blazes? I mean, it looks like a trail, but I don't see any blazes. Double back for a brief moment, guys. Well, we're fine. Crunch. Crunch. You saw numbers. This has some potential. That would suck. This is the Mudslinger channel. That would suck. This is the Mudslinger channel. Hope everyone's having a nice and red. Hope going nowhere. If you guys didn't know. If you guys didn't know. That's a raccoon. That's really cool. Very, very coppery clay dirt here. I'm just one of those people like singing to myself, so I don't think about all the forest ghosts and bears around me. Whoa, that's a big butthole. That's a big butthole tree. Sorry, tree. You have indecent features. You have very indecent. Yes, look at that view. Just straight corridor. My horror movie training tells me that I like this tree a lot. Is that dogwood? Is that what dogwood is? Really cool bark. This is that slash pine. They say that this bark is very fireproof. Where everybody knows your name. I got the song stuck in my face. The twisted. This. For some reason, all the leaves have been swept off of this area. I don't think it was a man's doing. Probably natural wind pattern. I don't know. Just by nature of being like a hard, smooth ground. And like a windy corridor. I don't know. But why? Why would they do that? I'm feeling some wind directly in my face, so I'm guessing it's the former theory. Oh man, nice climb, nice climb. Get out of here. See, we got plenty of nice daylight left. Sun's going down early lately, but not anytime soon. It's a great time of day to see this kind of sight. It's kind of interesting. I don't see this very much where I am. All this moss and lichen on very rocky clay terrain. Interesting stuff, right? This is Georgia. 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 I wrote that song, by the way. It was all me. Okay. It says do not enter over there. Maybe we'll have to enter it later. Very beautiful. We're gonna get a nice view of the mountains soon. According to the ranger. Yeah, not a lot of tree cover up here. It's gonna get a little windy, I bet. That's okay though. That's okay. It's okay, man. As long as the wind stays in my back, it shouldn't be too bad. I want to go to one of these locations that has like a nice boulder area. It's just one of these parks, like Boulder Park. Wow. These leaves are taking on like a dusty color. It's crazy. Summit Loop Trail, baby. That's where we're headed. Here's a good one. I see some evidence of some forest fires, like some clearing fires, especially on those trees that are supposed to be fireproof. Interesting. You can see these pines, these slash pines. See how they only have pine needles at the top? They're barren. They have big, thick, armored bark all the way up. No branches, no leaves. At the very top, they get their little foliage out. And apparently they theorize it's because it's a way for them to survive forest fires. See, look at that. Picture perfect right there. Clearly some burn damage from fires kind of sweeping through. Look at this whole area. Looks like a fire has swept through the bases. It's exactly why these trees survive. All their leaves are higher up. It's crazy though. I mean, what the hell happened here? Looks like a fire just blew through this whole area. Huh, I gotta look that up. I mean, something that scale must have been well known, you know? Medoc Mountain, M-E-D-O-C, Medoc Mountain State Park. And we're on the Summit Loop Trail right now. Heading to the summit. We've got to be basically here. I don't see any higher ground. But hopefully we get a nice view of something. Yeah, but unfortunately, a lot of stupid software once more letting me down. It's good until it's not good. It's good until it's not good anymore. And it just drives me crazy thinking that there's people saying hi that I can't see. But, you know, I'm not the star of the show. This is the star of the show out here. I'm just here to see what you might not normally see. On the summit of a mountain in North Carolina in the fall, in a beautiful state park. And that's why you're watching. I mean, it's just a bonus that such a handsome host taking you on the way, right? But it's yeah, there's a lot of fire, a lot of evidence of fire around here. Look at that behind me. It's a huge corridor. I like that scene a lot. I should do this more often. This angle. Although the front camera is not quite as good as the back camera, and I'm already lacking quality a little bit, so let's flip that back around. Check out this guy here. It's not a pine. It's kind of cool. Two big rocks inside there. All right, let's get back. Let's get back on the road. But yeah, welcome everybody. If you like this, if you like what you're seeing so far, please consider leaving me a like. Helps out a lot. Probably got about half an hour left. It'd be nice to get some more people in here. And say hi in the comments if you want. I don't know if you're actually here and not talking, or if you are talking. I can't see your text. And if you want to see more hikes around Philadelphia, etc., consider hitting the sub button. I also try to cover local events whenever I can. Things like protests, political events, that kind of thing. But we always come back out in the woods eventually. Hello. You're not too late. You're not too late. I'd say we've got about at least half an hour left. I went to explore the summit. And so I think I might have to backtrack once we get there. Sorry, I'll say hi to you properly. We're in Medoc Mountain, M-E-D-O-C, Medoc Mountain in North Carolina, Medoc Mountain State Park. It's still close to the East Coast, probably about somewhere in the middle, around the middle of North Carolina. Anyway, again, I've got about 4 hours left on my drive back to Philly. So this will probably be the last hike on the trek. But it's really nice. It's really nice. It's once again different. You know, a very different environment. There seems to be like evidence of a forest fire that swept through this whole area. Remember how I was saying that these trees are designed to survive fires? Like, well, like all the trunks all around here are all burnt up. And you can see it just kind of singes the edges of this bark, this very fireproof bark. And all the good stuff's at the top, you know? So, I don't know what happened here. It looks like there's evidence of a big fire. Maybe it's just a fire that happens every year or something, I don't know. Looks pretty significant though. It could have been 10 years ago for all I know, I don't know. But how are you doing today? How are you doing? Oh, did you come back? Did you come back, Robin? I didn't see you there. Yeah, I don't actually see your... Oh, you can still see the old chat. Okay. Yeah, I had to reset the stream. I had to reset the app, and you're the first person that I've actually seen communicate. So I have been apologizing to everybody because I assumed people were talking and I couldn't see them. I just, you know, I know I keep saying that, guys, but I just haven't had time to like choose a new software or something or dig in and figure it out, you know. That's really nice. Look at that. It seems to be an ongoing problem with this app, and I don't know why. I assume it's data related. Something just gets behind and then gets off sync or something. But yeah, sometimes I think I'd be better just using the regular YouTube native streaming service for some of these areas. But I'm not going to change it now. You're here. You're here. You're not going anywhere. You're not going to leave me. Cool. So, just a big, wide open. I mean, you could definitely drive 2 cars through here. Be a 2-lane road here. I think it's still part of the trail. I'm a little bit concerned about where it's leading me. It did call it a loop, so we should be okay. But is it a 5-mile loop? I don't know. Let's see, I do actually have some context here. I can bring up something. This is where I started. Summit Loop! Holy shit, guys. Ay. Okay, well. Yeah, okay, so I was supposed to hit the summit and turn back around. But, meh. I'm probably almost halfway done already. If I had to guess. I'm probably like, oh, shut up. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm like here right now. So, could be okay. Could be okay. Let me see that again. Right here. You are here. I think I came this way. I was supposed to go up here and then come back and finish that loop. But I think I kept going and I'm around here right now. So, the hell was that? I think a big tree just fell over somewhere. Oh, stop it. Get this guy out of here. All right. Man, I got to remember that map plus the stencil tool is a pretty fun little thing I can do in a different context. Well, if you are chatting, once again, I can't see you. The last thing I heard you say was, hey, Daniel, so I apologize. It's got to be my software. But I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit since I seem to have a long hike ahead of me. But we'll probably see some cool stuff. I might have to change hands here occasionally. But I would guess I don't have more than half an hour left of the hike. So that's something at least. But it'll also put me back at home a little bit later than I wanted. I stopped at another Buc-ee's on the way home. That was pretty fun. I got a beaver nuggets at the Buc-ee's. And if you are just joining us here, we're in North Carolina right now on Medoc Mountain State Park. This is the Mudslinger channel. We were just making our way up the East Coast from Florida to Pennsylvania. I've hit up a few hikes on the way, but I had to drive all the way down from Pennsylvania to make a delivery. And now here we are, hitting up cool trails on the way. Right now we're on a loop around the mountain. It's a big comfy trail. Not many people out here with me, but we got a couple more hours of daylight left, so we'll be okay. I hear you, I'm enjoying hearing you talking to yourself. Talk to yourself, yes, well. If a tree falls in the woods, does anyone hear it? Hey, cool, I can finally see your text. Very awesome. Well, a tree just did fall, and is that how the saying goes? I think close enough, right? If a tree falls in the woods, does anyone hear it? That's like a yes or no question. Yeah, yes. What's the sound of one hand clapping? Lisa, look, right here. That's an old Simpsons joke. Look at this. We got some sort of fire. Oh, wait, that's me. Oh my God, who's that? Oh. Some sort of evidence of a forest fire. It's all over all these trees, all at the lower levels. So something caught fire and just swept through here. Maybe it was on purpose, maybe not. This is pine wood, hardwood. So there's a potential for forest fires, unlike more blue skies. It almost sounded like somebody cut that tree down though. Seemed like it was very short and crisp and intentional. Or maybe it fell down the side of a cliff, banging against rocks or something, I don't know. On my drive here, I was watching like non-stop Tales from the Crypt. Don't ask me why. It just came up as like a live stream that had non-stop episodes. There's just so many goofy episodes. Look at all this fire damage. But it's all so goofy and unrealistic, and the acting's terrible. I forgot how much I missed it. There's that stuff, and there was like The Outer Limits also that was playing in between The Outer Limits. Twilight Zone wannabes. There's some interesting episodes. There's some interesting stuff. Couldn't tell you. Can't remember a single freaking one now. I remember the one where there was like a guy who asked this woman to marry this down on her luck waitress who like lived out in a country town. Cold. I remember this episode from when I was a kid. But the guy owned like a lumber company. And it turns out he was like a real hothead, really jealous. And she was like a real spinster, and she started getting bored and wanted to cheat on him. And this new young guy came in to work for the company. And there's this ridiculous scene where everyone's using chainsaws, and the kid's like, I don't use chainsaws. And he like jumps up on this giant log, and he just starts wailing with an axe on the log, like smack, 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 smack. It was like a montage of him cutting this like 4 foot thick log in half with an axe. It's like, that's great, son, but we use chainsaws here. Or is that and all of your energy every time you have to make one cut in a log? Sorry. I mean, that was pretty impressive, but you know. Oh, as soon as I showed that map, Bluetooth. Interesting. Our bear's hibernating already. You know, I don't know that. I would say there's probably still some out here. They're probably looking for shelter and making their preparations, but I mean, I was sweating. It was so hot I was sweating today, you know? Ooh, do not enter. Ooh la la. Well, that just makes me want to enter even more, guys. No, that's crazy though. So, I mean, that's fascinating. I still have no idea what is on the map. None of the points they don't have any information, but I don't understand what it is. Hey, look at this guy. That's a small graveyard. It's kind of interesting. Charles Robert Vinson. The Vinson. This is a plot for the Vinson family. Wow. It looks like people come by and leave offerings, I guess. 1890, 1856, 1853, 1829, 1825, Robert Barry J. Vinson. 1825, that's crazy. Okay. Well, that was interesting. No, but Robin, I really want to know. Can you give me a hint as to what kind of mystery and phenomenon are on the map? Is it like aliens, or is it government sites, or is it bodies buried? What is it? No idea. Yes, shout out Vincent. Hey, we got some actual fellow explorers here. Yeah. Hold on, people.
Let me go grab my towel.
I need to know. Hey guys. Wow. Wow. Hey guys. Hey. You know, maybe the map just had like too much metadata in the background. Maybe it was like had trouble processing all of that. Guy. All random spots. I'll send you some links, show you what to expect. Okay, cool. And if you emailed me, sorry, I haven't been very good keeping up with my email the last couple of days. Besides what you sent me already. That guy seemed to be longing. He was longing for something left behind before. Is he longing for the love that he lost? Probably. This is really nice though. This is really nice and quiet and calm and crunchy. All random spots. Okay. I mean, the title was like, what was like mysterious spots or strange, unusual spots or something like that. A couple of them seemed like they were right in the middle of neighborhoods as well. So that's what got me really curious. You know, I mean, it reminds me of, Robin, I don't know if you ever partook. Have you ever done any geocaching? Because that map immediately reminded me of like geocaches. If you look at a map for geocaching, it's like an equal amount of things on the map or more. There's like 10 million freaking geocaches around here. All right, I'll talk to you. See you in a minute. But yeah, if you guys are just joining us, make sure you got that like button tapped, guys. Tap. I think we're making good time coming around this mountain. We're here in Medoc Mountain State Park in North Carolina, on our way back. Probably have a little bit of a rocky start again at some point. Fingers crossed, but so far so good. It's been better ever since I restarted the stream. Wanderers. I actually saw those guys on my way in. Yeah, I saw those guys enter the forest a long time ago. And I guess this is where it's at. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm going the right way. I can see it. I was like, what the? Yeah. I split off from those guys earlier. Really makes you feel all connected. Really makes it all feel so connected, guys. Hey, what up, Linda? What up, Linda? Loud and proud Linda. Linda, she's very loud, very proud. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last hike, unusual hike on my way back to Philly. Figure out what the hell I'm doing. Of North Carolina. Okay. The Wampus guy, what's up, man? I didn't see you come in. We shall see. We shall see. It's really cold, huh? Oh man, yeah, I bet. That's why all the geese are leaving or coming. I forget. Got a nice wall of hardwood coming up there. Ah, man. I assume I'm going to be making it back to somewhere recognizable soon. I passed some of those people. Yeah, I see it's laggy. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It was crazy. I think I had 40. They all went away because I got laggy. I need to get the goddamn Starlink, people. It's the only solution. I wonder how Starlink does, though, in the middle of the woods, though. How can it? Oh, no. Starlink is not, yeah, it's not laser-based going down to Earth. I think, you know, Linda, it's really funny that you say that. I wonder why you say that. Because I have a very similar experience whenever I go watch this one streamer. You guys should check her out. Her screen name is the Yellow Kazoo. If anybody's listening. There's one streamer called Yellow Kazoo. She, you could recognize her. She has a kind of an eye patch on sometimes. And she had some brain surgery, but she's cool. She has an interesting genre of content. She may be the world's first and only far-right conservative Nintendo streamer. Like Nintendo Switch content. In her stream, it would seem to get choppy. And I like had this little superstition to myself, this little private superstition. I'm like, am I causing this? Am I somehow causing this to happen? It's like every time I get there, everyone starts to complain about it getting laggy. But it can't be true. It just can't be true. There's just no fucking way. It doesn't make any sense, you know? You are just receiving data. You are receiving data from their stream. There's no possible way that there's any interaction. I don't know if you've had that thought for a while and you're just kind of joking, or maybe you are secretly kind of insecure about the possibility if it may be true. But I've definitely had that thought before, that I was screwing up this stream. But yeah, check out Yellow Kazoo. She's cool. She's cool. She's a good time. She does a lot of stuff. Pottery, Nintendo. Maybe that's it. Right-wing values. Conservative right-wing values. Pottery and Nintendo. What more do you want, right? Hey, what's up, Fune? I sent you them links. First one is a 3-part series. Okay. I'll have to go to the channel for the rest. Okay, no, I'll check it out. Hey, good morning, Fune. Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio, M-E-D-O-C, Medoc Mountain. And we just finished, I think, hiking around the mountain, the actual Medoc Mountain, which is cool. And we're in a pretty typical U.S. woods. It looks different than Pennsylvania. A little more variety. A lot less rocks, that's for sure. That's the difference. It's very similar to Pennsylvania, but just no rocks. No goddamn rocks. People, no goddamn rocks. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll check it out when I get back to the van. Robin. Sounds good. What's that? What kind of rock is that? Interesting rock. Some kind of quartz, I think. Very brainy, though. Looks very brainy. Yeah, definitely some kind of quartz. Ooh, strong. That's some strong stuff. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? Breaking it open, and what do we got? We appear to have it's very sparkly. Ooh, there's some rose quartz in there too. It's kind of hard to see. Right here at the bottom is rose quartz. I like that kind of shit. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. Nice rose quartz inside. Interesting. Beautiful. Work with rock like that. Polish it up. Can't be too bad, right? All right, let's get the show on the road. Let's get the hoe on the chode. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, people? Ooh. Thank you, Crimbot. Thank you, Crimbot. You're always coming in at critical moments with accurate information. That is indeed a rock. But yeah, some rose quartz in there. But is a crystal? All crystals are rocks, but not all rocks are crystals. Discuss amongst yourselves. Discuss. Oh, all right. Nice orange going on there. Nice blaze orange. Nice little hole going there. Hello. 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 Do you know how to get to Bell's Canyon? Hello. 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 Have you seen the route to Bell's Canyon? Hello. 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 We gotta get silly sometimes, right? Gotta get a little silly sometimes. That's all. That's all. Just gonna get a little silly sometimes. Ooh, that's cool. So that was split by some lightning or something. Whoa, hello. I'm losing it. Hello? What the hell is that about? My friend from Canada keeps deleting his channel. He's now Pop-Tarts 4321. Oh boy. I missed that message. Sorry, Linda. I was too, Yellow what? Oh, Yellow Kazoo. Yellow Kazoo. Yeah, she's a firebrand. She's a little firecracker. She don't take no guff. Hey, Linda, thanks for that information. Thank you. Very good information. I will take it to the grave. I'll take it to the streets. Wow. Okay. You know, I had a feeling, and I think that my feeling is probably correct. Seems like perhaps one of the latest updates about that was not true. Like I suspected it to not be true. Well, Linda, how do you keep finding out about it? Hey, cool. Yeah, catch her sometime. It's there's a secret on the show that I won't tell you till you get there. But it's some adversity she's had to overcome. She gets a lot of questions about it. I haven't been there in a while. I was watching her a lot while I was doing the floor project. But yeah, check it out. She's worth a watch. She's good people. But yeah, I mean, like I haven't. I'll definitely keep an eye out for that name, but I haven't. Oh, you know, I get you, Linda. I know you kind of hang out in certain circles, so I'm sure. Yeah, whatever. I'm over it. I don't want to get back into it. But on that same note, actually, the thing I don't want to get back into, there's that certain individual, Christopher the Cyst, who was originally kind of started a bunch of weird shit. Has been active on and off lately, so that was kind of strange. You know, keep your friends close and your enemies close. Yeah. Yes. I know. I won't say that I'm completely unaffected by the whole situation. It still had an effect on me, but yeah. Narrative of some kind. Added up all the fingers of scotch. How many fingers of scotch? How many fingers?